We're here for Week 5 of EA Sports College Football. It's the Utah State Aggies and the Bears. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Roll with the latest on the weather.
Well, guys, Coach told me this atmosphere is going to be crucial today. One thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this...
Utah State lined up, ready to deliver the opening kickoff. He'll bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone is not a good one. The Bears offense will be first on the attack. Jacoby Williams, one of the top running backs in the game, and we expect them to feed him a lot.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the defense.
He is, and I tell you what, to watch in this matchup where they're kind of outmatched at most positions, how can he still make an impact on this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pave the way a little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups? But he is the one guy on this offense that can make life very, very difficult for you, and the other defense knows that. Really curious to watch how this unfolds.
It's caught downfield. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the Bears line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and just like that, they'll have to give it up. Trying to make one miss. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. So the Utah State Aggies offense will come out and go on the attack for the first time. And this junior wide receiver is a focal point in their passing attack. This guy will sneak around, not always in the spotlight, but he is somebody you have to deal with.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, at a lot of spots, except the guy at wide receiver. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And then I love that we continue to see guys have real success at smaller levels, right? It's not just the power 4. These are guys that end up getting plucked and go to the next level. You can still be a burner and still have that great speed and route running and develop. And this guy has, and he is one of the best players on the team. He actually is the best player on this team, and he is option number 1 for this squad.
The kick is on its way. Searching for space. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Squirts across the 30 to the 32. A pick up a 5. Finds a crease. It's Udo. They stop him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to get it through the air. Out wide left, it's Hamilton. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. Long way to go on second down. He'll set up to throw. Back's got it on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And that's the challenge today. A week ago, they failed the challenge. Last week, they gave up 5 sacks. They can't do that again today. This defense saw it. They watched it on tape. They know they're not doing a good job of protecting their quarterback, and already 1 sack on the day.
And the Bears send out the punt unit. First punt was gorgeous. Let's see if he can do it again. Bear catches signal for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Picked off. What a way to set him up. He's going to take it away. Touchdown Bears.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
They get set for the point after we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
This definitely isn't the start they drew up. I mean, you already throw a pick 6, now you get sacked. Man, they're going to have to find a way to settle this quarterback down, get something going offensively. So far, not a lot of positives to point to.
Dealing with a 2nd and 10 from the 20. On the run, it's White. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Going to try to get it himself. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Cradles it at the 35. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Hands it off. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Trying to do it himself. Got him right there. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Past the 40. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
When 3rd down, offenses have their plays. What they like in 3rd short, what they like 3rd medium, 3rd long. Great job by the offense having success. Now it's incumbent upon the defense to learn their plays and try to shut it down throughout the game.
The Bears will line it up on 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
The Bears with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Out wide right, it's Holden. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got his man. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a first down in the red zone. Sells to run, looking to pass. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
This drive was rolling, and then it got thrown into reverse. Here's a 2nd and 18. From the gun, it's Miller. They get him down, top run, picks up 4. They'll mark it at the 19. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
When you got 3rd and this long, everybody knows what's coming. It's going to be a pass. Defensive linemen get to tee off. They know exactly what's coming. Go get the quarterback. It is your dream. That is what you live for. That's what you practice in the offseason for. I want sacks just like that.
Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out. Absolutely center cut. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Makes the grab. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. Quick give. It's White. They didn't get a push at all on that one. There'll be no gain on the play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Looking for the edge. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Not a lot of room to field this one. They'll put that return to a stopper at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Fires to the big fella. Really nice pickup there as they hug it out to the 44 with the first down. This time they'll go to the running game. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield second down, gonna throw it. And just too much on that pass. Too high, too wide, out of bounds and incomplete. Third and short now from their own 48. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They booted away on fourth down. Maybe one notch of adrenaline too much on the punt there. It hits about a yard deep in the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. On the option. He'll toss it. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job of assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
On third and long, trying to convert through the air. Right side, it's Washington. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. Catches it cleanly at the 20. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Bears offense makes its way onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and pull it away. It'll be third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. Fires to the big fella. He'll be stopped right at the 43-yard line. It'll be fourth down. Now to see if they want to spin that wheel of fortune. Punt is on its way. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball.
Yeah, it's a nice job by this defense. Understand this. That QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker in the back.
Shakes off the defender. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. He's going to take off. Quarterback slides, and he's got enough for the first down. Utah State comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's White. Hard running there.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in...
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Well, that's their 3rd sack of the game, and we knew statistically coming into this game, this is one of the top 25 units in the nation getting after the quarterback. I just love how athletic they are up front, and they are giving this offensive line headaches and nightmares up to this point.
Oh, it is on the offensive line to shore up the protection after the sack on the last play. 3rd down. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Touchdown, Bears. 6. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in week 5? The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The
interception, and you're right. Doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on that extra point. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. Running inside, it's White. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. They're going to ride this running back. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Looking for space. It's White. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. And the Aggies are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Trying to squeak through the pile. There he goes. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Sells the run, wants to pass. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose. 2nd and long here. Wants to pass. Look out. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack tear.
Four punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Finds his back in the middle. He'll be stopped short, and they'll force a 4th down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Slings it downfield. He's got him wide open. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Fresh set of downs going up top. Rush is on. Can't hold on in the face of the contact. Long way to go on 2nd down. The give is to Williams. Picked up about 6. They're looking at 3rd and 4. 3rd and short now from their own 48. From the gun, wants to pass. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. And the Bears will send out the punt unit. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines. Not his best work. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's White. Breaks into the open. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the first. The option, the keeper. And he's brought down after a short gain. The Aggies want to pick up the tempo.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against the different defense.
Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And the Aggies in a good spot here with second and short. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Finds his big tight end. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. From the red zone, looking for a space. Turns it upfield. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking downfield very late in the half. Passes incomplete. The clock is down to 9. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They're going to go to the air on third and short. Got it. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. Tar forced to settle for 3.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he's going to bring it out. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. But the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. No tricks here. Looks as if they'll just run it out and take that lead into halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here. And now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
From our gorgeous Orlando studios, it's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin our wraparound with Clemson taking on the number 6 team, the Georgia Bulldogs. And it's Clemson setting school records in multiple offensive categories in one of the highest scoring games I think I've ever seen. Two teams who were very familiar with the end zone today. It gets them to 4-1 on the season, and it's got to be looked at as a solid start. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. As for your game and an interesting first half, let's take a look at the numbers of note. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Utah State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. A big reason they find themselves trailing to start the second half, those 2 turnovers in the first.
Yeah, and I think coaches will tell you the number one thing that you got to make sure you do is take care of the football. You want to create explosives, you want to put up a bunch of yards, but step one, Jesse, taking care of the football.
And it just goes to show you how critical those mistakes are. Only 2 plays. That's really what separates this team from potentially having the lead. If they clean up the errors, they've got a chance to win this game.
Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. Utah State up-tempo.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
He breaks the tackle. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. No huddle offense to the line.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Hits inside. It's White. Found a little running room, and they get him stopped after a pickup of 6 to the 32. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with second and 4. This time they'll throw it.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4. Utah State will snap it in the red zone. Second down to the air. Had to throw it before he wanted. And he gets rid of it. Ball is at the 20. motion from the wide receiver. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. Rush right in his face. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Here's a give to Washington. Stop right there. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Left side is White. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. Touchdown, Aggie! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they close it to 17-10. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. Bringing it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. Plows through the defense. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Might as well run him again. He's past the marker. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The give is to Williams. Hit and stop right there. Not much on that pickup. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Soften him up with a run. Now to throw. Time that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. And the Bears will line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown there.
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays. Everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's White. Good job running tough and behind his pass as he gets up to the 38-yard line. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Handoff again. That ought to be enough for a Utah State 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st. Unloads to the right. Almost had the completion. Just missed it. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Gonna run it. It's White. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got him back to the line of scrimmage this time. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. And Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one, and David. To me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. From the gun, it's Coleman Williams. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. A strike downfield. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Bears are marching down the field. Drops back on first down. Here comes the heat. Just gets rid of that one. 2nd and long here. From the gun, looking for a man. They're all over him. He's got the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Tries to get it himself. Swarmed under, 5-yard loss on the play. The Bears decide to punt it away. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Here's some daylight. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. On the draw, it's White. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. The snap sets up the throw. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up 4th down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Looks it in. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Just got rid of that one. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. Escapes trouble. Unloads it downfield. He holds it in and nobody's close. Touchdown Bears! All in the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
What a massive play for the offense. And sometimes when you're calling it deep in your own end, you're expecting man coverage or at least the one-on-one to the outside of the field, and that's what they had. The quarterback put air under it. The receiver shows off his speed. They make the catch, and it's not just a big first down, it's a touchdown. That is a momentum-changing play.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Quick give. It's White. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Just feeds the running back. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Takes the handoff. It's White. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Got him on the RPO. Picked up 4 yards. Now looking at 3rd and 6. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Straight ahead, it's White. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Makes a catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Long way to go on 2nd down. Handoff from the gun. Runs through a tackle. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. They'll try to get the first through the air. Setting up the screen. He's going to have enough to pick up the 1st down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. And the Bears with the 1st and 10. The give. Got some green grass. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Give to the single back. Nowhere to go. Same song, 2nd verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a 4th down. And the Bears will call on their punt team. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Follows his blocks. It's White. Strong run and a pickup of 5 out to the 15. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Hauls it in. He stopped just short of the 25 at the 24-yard line, but it will be a 1st down. Running inside. It's White. Oh, he's got some space. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. Utah State up-tempo.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
He'll pull it down and run. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit, and nifty pickup there. The Aggies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wide receiver going in motion. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Right at the line. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Aggies back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Washington.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
2nd down, going to throw it. Gets open down the middle. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Oh, pressure's coming. He's on the move. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They're looking to throw on second and short. Blasted as he lets it go. Touchdown, Aggie. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Lead in the game, and the confidence is building if only there's enough time to finish.
Time is ticking, but man, you gave yourself a chance now. Now the defense, go out, do your job. We got the momentum. If you give me the ball back, I'm going to win. Let's go, defense.
Ready to try the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer.
Number 19, set to kick this one away.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. Looking for an out. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. Second and long here. They'll move the tight end. Smart move to keep it on the ground. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Good job just to get rid of that one. The Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. Making his first move. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. They'll need a bunch on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Finds his man down the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Tight end now in motion. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. They not only have to deal with this defense, but the noise from this crowd on 3rd and 4. Under pressure. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
I love players that step up in big situations, in big moments, in big games like that. Late in this game on 3rd down and just get the job done. That defender, an outstanding job. Outstanding work right there on that pass rush.
Trailing by a touchdown, getting late in the 4th, and this is a huge, perhaps a defining moment in this game. Look out! They've got it. Great pressure on this defense.
And the defense comes up big in a big-time moment, and we've seen it all game long. Getting to the quarterback, rattling him, sacking him, and again, in a big moment, on 4th down, they do it again, and they are looking pretty to close this game out.
The Bears offense makes its way onto the field. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Gives it. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run. trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. Jet sweep headed to the edge. Inside the 25. They'll be dragged down, but not before he's put the finishing touches on a win for his team. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. And this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment and continue to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.